Moon and Star, sit down. I'm glad you're here. No, not because I like you. You are my sworn enemy, and more importantly, you're just kind of a dick, so don't make me regret this. I've been thinking, Nerevar. When I inevitably murder the living shit out of you and ascend to my throne as God King of Morrowind, I'm going to have to make some laws. You know, do some actual governing. I'm sure it won't just be all parties and imperial murder. So I've written down a short list of laws and decrees that I think would be most important to my new kingdom/religion/cult/harem. What? Yes, of course I'm going to have a harem. What respectable god emperor doesn't have a harem? Don't be a twat. Now then, let's see. I think the first order of business, as I'm sure you'll agree, is to indiscriminately murder every imperial in Morrowind. Tear down their forts, salt the earth where they've built their farms, maybe burn down their shrines and teabag their corpses. I mean, I'll have a giant robot god thing. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Then I think after I've finished dragging Daddy Dagoth's family jewels across the helmet of every imperial soldier, I'll move on to other tasks. Things that are important to me, you know? You have to make yourself a priority, Nerevar. That's called mental wellness. I heard that on a podcast one time. See, I think as soon as the Imperials are all gone, I'll have my big-ass Transformer Optimus Prime his way down to Vivec, the city, not the douchebag, and stomp that shit into the swamp it was built in. Then I'll smack that meteor the fuck out of the sky. Just yeet that shit right back to the stars. Just because Vivec, the douchebag, and not the city, is too busy chasing twinks to actually deal with the deadly, deadly space rock doesn't mean I have to be. Once that's dealt with, I bet people are gonna be all, whoa! This Dagoth guy is kind of the shit. I mean, he saved us from the certain doom of a fucking asteroid, and he didn't even demand something stupid like our eternal love or some shit, you know? Because that's what Vivec wants, Nerevar. He said if people stop loving him, he'll crash a meteor into his own city. Yet somehow I'm the dick here. Anyway, they'll be so thrilled that they'll be happy to build the giant statue of my glorious golden likeness in the ruins of the city. I won't tell them I require eternal love and devotion the way Vivec did, but it'll be implied, you know? And they're not gonna say no, Nerevar, because of the implication. Anyway, after that I think I'll spray a magic antifungal spray all over the goddamn island. I mean, the giant mushrooms are dope and all, but like, that's mold, Nerevar, right? I mean, it has to be bad for our lungs to be constantly breathing in spores and mildew from these 30-foot-tall fungal fucks. Sometimes I wonder if all the weird fauna in Morrowind isn't just the result of our entire nation collectively tripping the mightiest of balls constantly because our oxygen is tainted with DMT or something, you know? Anyway, with the floating box city and giant lung cancer tree out of the way, I think my last order of business before I take a much-deserved break will be to ban wood elves. That's not racist, Nerevar. I'm an elf, they are elves. We're the same race. Alright, well, eat shit, they're banned anyway, because they're fucking creepy, okay? They have gross, beady little black eyes and squeaky voices. They're like fucking gremlins masquerading as elves, and it's not okay. What was that wood elf with the ring? Frogoat or some shit? Fargoth, whatever. You mean to tell me you like that little prick? You stole his ring, his life savings, dunked on him in front of a whole town, and yet I'm the bad guy here? That's what I thought, so the tiny squeaker crackhead elves are fucking banned. Then after that, it'll be time for the harem. I'll have the power, the statue, the skooma. And then I get the bitches, Nerevar. Oh yes,